One.
Because there is 2 pounds of explosive powder inside my pouch, and I just finished getting fucking possessed. That fountain is going.
Feel free, dude.
I'd like to remind Amaya and Tanga that you are within the blast radius.
I would
getting
like
out of the
to
way.
persuade him not to do this.
You
As
can-
well as slowly get out of the way.
There is no persuading
there
out
is
of
no
this one.
there is no persuasion checks.
Fine.
You either roll a strength check or you run. We're gonna
I shall
take you.
run.
We're gonna take you guys out. Would you like to move your clone out of the way, Kalodi?
Yeah, the clone can back.
All right. You can go ahead and how do you want to deal with this?
And fucking pocket sanding the fountain.
Do you want to like empty all of it onto the fountain, or would you like to just like grab a handful and chuck it?
It is grabbing a handful, throwing it, and screaming probably.
Go ahead and roll a dex save to make sure if you do or don't get out of the way in time. And for this next part, I need you all to know we're about to switch maps. This is the exit to the cave. I want to make sure everyone understands. Do you see this blue circle?
I feel like
Yes.
it's too late to do anything about that.
Well, you just need to know that's the exit for what's about to happen.
Okay.
You rolled an 11. I'm going to need you to roll a 1d5 of pain.
A D5?
You're gonna see why.
I didn't think there is a D5.
There's not, but we have a fucking homebrew whatever dice I want roll. And I don't know what health Jairi is anyways, so I didn't want to risk killing. Huh?
I'm at 19.
Oh, that's fair. Well, you take 2 HP of damage. I just didn't want to accidentally kill you. Because as the fountain explodes, it's not the fountain that hurts you, but rather a long bone tail waking up and slamming you against a wall. You have awoken a bone demon.
Oh, great.
Remember that? I'm gonna do that.
Say hello to a bone devil.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
You keep cutting out. What are you doing, Kalodi?
I
Keep it, my dude.
said,
Murder! Murder, death, murder.
When this is over, I require 360 photos of your setup. I will buy you things.
Let K-Cups be your sugar daddy. Well, your sugar slave.
I have a laptop. That
He's
is
also
my
in
setup.
He's also in Alaska.
Yes.
Wait, Demi, I didn't know you were in
This is
Alaska.
Not a problem.
No, I'm in Washington.
Okay, I
Oh,
was
well.
about to say.
None of this is a problem.
So what are you casting, Kalodi?
I'm not cat. I'm using a bow.
Oh, you're using a bow. Go ahead and roll your hit die.
Okay.
Sorry, I did not catch anything, so I just heard that you were doing something and I figured it was a casting.
I don't think Clody can cast any spells.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, no, Chloe's a fighter.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm doing that thing. Minuses.
What?
Normally Chloe's, but I'm minusing 5 because I have a feat that does that.
Gotcha.
Does 13 hit?
I rolled a 17 on their decks. They have, the Bone Devil I have picked out has an armor class compromise, where rather than having a flat armor class, it rolls a dex save for its bones. So it's whether or not its bones can actually heal up before the arrow hits. Does that make sense?
No, not one bit.
So essentially, rather than having armor, this Bone Devil has a giant throbbing heart in the middle, and its quote-unquote armor class is actually a dex save to see if it can move the bones in time to stop an arrow or knife or anything from getting to its heart. It has
So
1
the arrow
HP.
does hit.
It rolled a 17, which is higher than 13. But you said you have a minus 5 for my roll?
Well, you minus 5 off of what?
Then yes, it hits and you instantly kill the Bone Devil.
Oh, okay.
The big sad.
Okay.
That works. I was
It's okay, Wolfie.
Chloe,
I too have had 5e bosses instantly die.
The big boss. You were just meant to run from it, not fight it.
Yeah, but you forget murder hobos.
I know!
And the fact that like Jairi is in a fucking hate-filled murderous mode.
I know.
So I was about to pull out all my most powerful spells. That was gonna be fun.
No, let's level up a couple more times before we face someone with that kind of AC.
Just super loud. Instantly, Bone Devil just crumples. Bones scatter. And Claudia's just there. So, Jairi, you have officially destroyed the fountain. You got hit with a tail and then instantly watched Clody kill the thing that hit you with the tail.
This is fine. The fountain is destroyed. There isn't a voice in her head anymore.
Jairi just be like, it's fine. Who would like to do what now?
I'd like to leave.
Okay, let me switch out the map. Is everyone ready to leave?
Yes.
Yeah, Jairi wants the fuck out of there.
My boss.
Okay, so apparently medium armor is something like hide, so I can draw that. That's fine.
Huh?
Oh, I'm drawing Mango, and your sheet said that he had medium armor, and I'm like, I have to draw a breastplate? No, that's heavy armor.
That's heavy armor, and remember, it has to be plants, because Mango is full druid, meaning he cannot have anything unnatural.
Yeah, I gave him a hide. I gave him hide armor.
Big fair. I'm gonna take 5 to, like, gently mourn the loss of my Bone Devil.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I'm gonna be back. Okay. I've enjoyed some snackage. I have veggie strips now. You awaken out of the cave and you see huge stone walls angling up very sharply, letting a large amount of sunlight in. And you can see that there are some large pillars and a massive staircase at the end of the room.
Can I cast perception?
You totally can.
I have this song for.
Oh, I see that. Hit play. You little shit. Did everyone take a break? Are we waiting on people to come back?
To some extent.
Who are we waiting on?
Is Jairi here?
Yes.
Okay, so everyone's here. So you look around the room, and you can see that there are druidic circles carved into the pillars, but you can't tell what they're doing, and neither can Mango. You can see that there is a small divot underneath where the sunlight is, almost like it would catch rain if it were to rain or if there was to be a flood. You can see 2 extra staircases, but they seem to be caved in, meaning you can't go up or down them. And up in front, you can see large doors that appear to be locked by some type of puzzle mechanism.
Can I examine the puzzle mechanism?
Yes, you can. Upon further inspection, you can see that there are several rocks, and it seems like they're all placed into these little divots. You're not entirely sure which one goes where, but there are symbols above these divots. Each rock is the exact same shape, just different colorations.
How heavy are the rocks?
The rocks are small enough to fit in your hand, and they're only about half a pound each.
Okay, so they're not massive.
No, they're actually very small.
I tried putting one of the matching symbols in one of the rocks.
Which rock would you pick up? It's blue, red, green, and yellow.
I'll pick up the yellow rock.
Would you like to examine the rock?
Briefly.
You look on the back, and with comprehend languages, you can see that there is some infernal written on the back of it. Simply stated. Yes?
I called Jiri over just to make sure that I'm reading it correctly.
Perfect.
I think this is infernal, Jiri. Can you confirm or deny?
Did Jiri just cut out for anyone else?
Yes.
Okay.
And
I
then,
didn't even hear anything. There you go.
what am I reading out again?
You are going to double check that the back of this rock is written in Infernal, which it is.
Because you're a tiefling, you can read it. Maya's double checking her homework, basically.
Yes. It is, in fact, infernal.
It is, in fact, Infernal. You can read it. Would you like to read it?
I would like to read it, but not out loud until I've gone through it at least once, just in case it's some kind of vocal trigger.
True, true. As you read it, you can comprehend that it says, "The being with 4 wings, a beak towards the sky, ever fallen, never mine."
We should probably read all of these.
Are they all in infernal?
They are all in
I
different
think so.
languages.
Okay, never mind then.
Well, it sounds like it's talking about a big 4-winged bird of some sort.
I put the rock in its appearing that. I put the rock where it appears that it would have fit perfectly.
All of them are the exact same shape, and all of the holes are the exact same shape. The only thing that is different is the pictures that are within the holes.
It's a Skyrim puzzle.
Yeah, it's a Skyrim puzzle.
Ah, fuck! I never played Skyrim. I have a base idea. Yeah, that's my base idea.
Little baby. I like. Very floof. So, Amaya, the basics of it is you have to figure out which hole each one goes in. They look identical, they act identical, but you have to match up the right wording with the right picture in order to get the puzzle to unlock.
Alright. What do the pictures look like?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
There is a picture of a rat, there is a picture of a raven, there is a picture of a god that's celestial, and there is a picture that looks like Jairi.
What?
It just means like it's just a tiefling picture.
Does this game? Does the celestial god have 4 wings?
The celestial god has 4 arms but no wings.
It probably also doesn't have a beak.
It does not have a beak. It has a human face.
I say we put the yellow rock with the raven.
That is the Raven Rock.
Do you want to read the other 3 rocks?
I mean, they're different languages.
They are all different.
Amaya can understand it if no one else speaks it with comprehend languages.
The blue one is spoken in common, and it lists out small and black, yet ever hungry. Knowledge is my key, but envy is my downfall.
That sounds like the rat. What's the red
How
one?
is that? I thought that was the Raven.
The red one is written in Dwarvish, and it speaks.
I can read that too.
Woo! And it speaks. Horned and human, but simply disfigured.
That's the tiefling.
I take that rock. That's my rock.
Did I miss anything?
There is the blue one, the yellow one, the red one. So the last one is the green one, and it is spoken in Druid, so Mango, you, and K-Cups can read it. And it speaks, a god like no other, small and timid, but furred and quiet.
No, that sounds like the rat now. Well, we know the red one goes. We know the red one goes into the tiefling hole.
Because the picture of the Celestial doesn't have horns, does it?
The celestial being does have horns.
Ooh. Ooh.
The celestial being has horns and 4 arms.
Does it have a tail though?
You cannot see, for it is simply a waist up shot.
Yeah, can you write out the things?
Yeah.
I still believe the one with Infernal is the Raven because it explicitly mentions a beak, and none of the others have a beak.
I'm just gonna paraphrase them for what you need.
Yeah, just paraphrase them. You don't need to be exact.
If you were to, by the way, if you were to look around the room on the walls, you will also see engravings and ciphers.
Can any of us understand them naturally? Meaning that I
They're
don't need to
just
cast.
pictures. They're just pictures.
So they don't mean anything.
I don't think I would mention them if they didn't mean anything.
Pictures speak 1,000 words.
Well, what are the ciphers?
The ciphers are pictograms displaying underneath the celestial being on the west wall, the raven on the right wall, on the east wall, the rat on the west wall, and the infernal right above the door where you guys currently are.
I don't think D&D languages actually have their fonts typed out for like, people to use.
No, they do not. But these aren't fonts or anything, they're just pictures on the walls.
No, because
Being snarky. Everything's
Triggery said that preferably in English.
Oh, preferably.
basically, preferably in English, but whatever. I was being snarky.
That's why I said I don't think D&D's ever actually given out the syntax.
Oh, they have. In D&D 3.5, there was an entire book dedicated to the actual phonetics and spelling for Elvish, Dwarfish, Celestial, Orin, Infernal, Sylvan, and there were like 5 others. Ignis, Aquan, and then whatever the last elemental world was. But it basically covered all of those, and it effectively taught you to read, write, and speak the language.
Only real nerds will put the dedication into that.
I mean, if they teach college courses in Klingon, what do you expect?
Yeah.
I mean, well, I do mean like Duolingo does offer that
Klingon.
Does offer Klingon. They also offer Navajo.
Yeah! It's a mix of Western and Eastern, but it's still Navajo.
Yeah, you take what you can get, right?
I mean, no matter where you go, Western or Eastern, they'll still understand you. It's essentially like if I said, oh yeah, coffee, and then someone else across the states just said, oh yeah, soda.
Tea. Yeah, like tea.
Yeah. Or, no, a better simulation is pop versus soda.
That whole thing? Yeah, okay.
Same idea, just different words.
Either way, in the soda versus pop argument, it's soda.
It's soda.
It's soda.
Because in restaurants, or not in restaurants, but in movie theaters, way back in the day, they were called, the people that would deliver them were called soda jerks.
And there was like soda hops.
So, are they jerking the soda? But,
As long as they're not jerking in your soda.
Kalodi is typing out their responses and stuff.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Kalodi to finish before I go ahead and talk.
Fair.
Because I don't want to be hogging all the.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being like the language specialist amongst us.
No, I just don't want to hog all the interactions. What I meant. It's why I called Jairi over, because also Amaya's just cautious about things that she's not an expert in. But I also added Jairi in here so I could give someone else a bit of the interaction.
I actually think the horned being that has saved many is probably the tieflings, because the tieflings are definitely no child of gods. In the picture of the Celestial,
Uh-huh.
what, if anything, is it pictured wearing?
The picture on the whole simply shows it wearing some very flowing clothes. The picture of it on the wall shows it with large spinding fabric spreading out from its arms.
The 4 wings is the Celestial.
Are you sure?
Well, it's the only one that has 4 limbs of a single appendage type, wings, or in this case, arms, that would resemble wings if it's got a cape or a cloak of some form. And being a celestial, a divine, the only thing it has to envy are its creations.
No, that's actually some pretty solid logic.
Would you like to put the yellow one in the celestial slot?
Gyri will do it.
Let the stupid one do it. Amaya didn't say that out loud.
Look, it would only be the 4th time something exploded on me today.
Do you want Claudia's clone?
Collodi does have a clone.
I can make more. I can pop them out in a bonus action.
Are they able to physically interact with things?
Yep.
Considering that
Yes,
that
I
one
think so.
through it?
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Oh.
They're a physical body. They just
It has
have
been
one
used
HP.
to attack in the past. So
Okay.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Let the clone do it
It's
then.
shadow clone. All right. So the things in the order that you guys said.
So it's
wow,
just the yellow
I-
one so far.
Yes.
Okay. Sound effect time. As you put in the yellow stone, you hear gentle clicking, followed by what sounds like gears turning. Nothing bad happens, but you do hear noise.
That's a
Let's-
good thing.
Let's put the green one in the rat hole.
It's gonna go follow that and put the rat in the aforementioned hole.
There are 2 clacks as the green one slides into place, and you hear more gears turning.
The red one goes in the tiefling hole, I'm so convinced. And the blue one, put it in the crow hole. Crows have been seen as part of like gods in multiple
Yeah.
religions,
Like
Has
ill
been-
omens.
but have also been like messengers.
Okay, we're gonna do it in that order.
And if God created everything, for it to become a bad omen is
So
tainted,
just to
right?
double check, these are the ending way you're doing it, correct?
Yes.
You are correct. The door opens.
Yep, because it's not the gods that tainted the creatures, but the minds of men.
Oh, thank God. The door opens, and you are all able to pass through.
Wait, can we rewind time real quick?
Okay.
The clone is like, oh, thank God. You're welcome.
Let's just get out of here. Or fountain. Just let's go.
There we go. You have control of your characters. Congratulations on solving the puzzle. There is one more staircase leading out, and you can see a large archway. It expands into the wilderness. Inside of the main entrance that you just came into, there are several empty plates, blank pages, and cups strewn across on 2 different tables. There is nothing of note.
Does it look like another?
What are the cups and plates made of?
Clay,
Gyri's going to grab a couple of them, calmly walk to a corner, and then have a moment.
what are you having a
Have a mo-
moment? What?
Yeah, no, that sounds kind of like she's gonna like masturbate with them or something.
No,
mashing
like
dishes.
screaming and smashing them onto the floor.
Oh,
Oh.
gotcha. You're just angrifying. Gotcha. That makes so much more
Yeah.
sense.
You know, having a moment.
That's fine. Sorry, Clody. What was your what is your action again?
Oh no. I was thinking it was different body fluid, but
Don't worry. I think we all thought that.
although Colody can't go up. Colody doesn't have that. No body fluids.
That's okay.
Are there
Fine.
any jars laying around anywhere?
No. Why do you want a jar?
Reasons.
I joined this party.
Are there any plants laying around?
I'm
No.
holding it in this whole time.
Okay. I am waiting and watching while they have their moments.
Because Gyri's just in the corner. It's like, I joined this party to try and help people. Smashing of a plate. Instead, I blow up 4 times.
I told you there were traps.
Amaya's gonna ask if Theory's okay when she comes back.
Oh, the instant she's asked, it's just an instant, like, it's, you know what, retail cashiers are like?
Yeah.
She goes from complete blind rage, turns around, happy smile. Oh, I'm fine. Thank you so much. I hope everyone else is okay. Turns right back around, goes back to cussing.
And at the 9th one, you're officially out of cups and plates.
Okay. She has calmed down by about 5%.
Her rageometer has gone down. Amaya, what would you like to do?
I would like to continue on.
Alright, go ahead and move your character into the great beyond of the wilderness.
I love how with the way
Would
this
you
map
like
is set up.
us to solve that puzzle while we were being chased by the bone?
No, so the Bone Devil was never actually going to be able to cross over into the light area. So no, you were not going to have to solve that with the Bone Devil. That's how come I said, hey, there's an exit right here, because it was only one 5-foot square, and the Bone Devil was too large to fit through that.
I would just like to state, Wolfie, when it comes to how you've got your map set up here,
Uh-huh.
I could just very much, like, have the realization that had the Bone Devil and the explosives gone considerably worse, this would be the point in time where someone could just step to the edge of this map and be like, do you think a fall from this height would kill me?
Oh no, it is literally a cliff. You guys have to make a dex save to go down, unless you want to take the long way down. It is very much, this is a large cliff. About 45 to 50 feet down.
Where's the long way around?
You can either take this side, or you can take this side and just gently hobble your way down. Or you can rock slide.
Nah, Jerry is going to take the long way around, and she is going to rant to herself like an old mad woman the entire time.
Amaya's gonna go with her and just...
So, Amaya is going with Jairi, correct?
Yes, and looking horrified as she rants.
Noted. Okay. Do you want Mango to come with you guys?
I always assume that Mango's following, unless I see something else.
Okay. Kalodi, Tanga, and Cloney, do you guys want to take the short way down, or do you want to take the long way, or would you like to follow them on the other long way?
Well, since you said it was a dex, our base, I'm gonna take the long way.
Okay. Do you want to take Okay, do you want to take the same long way that Jairi and them are taking, or do you want to take the other long way?
Huh?
Are you taking the same way that Jairi and them are taking, or do you want to split off and take the other long way?
I don't really see the point of...
That's fine. I just had to make sure because there is something special about the bottom path. Okay. So, Jairi, it seems like you are in the lead. You can just keep...
I'm just typing out a thing real quick.
Oh, that's fine. Gotcha. Noted for the attack action.
Okay, so we're traveling...
Oh, there it goes.
There is Jairi's rant.
Can Amaya just like go like there, like terrified because tieflings can be kind of scary.
They definitely have the appearance for that. And Jairi has just had a very bad day.
So as Jairi like ran, like you guys are able to like make it onto this lower platform, and you can see that there's a nice carved out path down here that you can easily walk down. Oh, the poor Jairi. Here, I'm gonna, so that the recording will pick it up, I'll read it out. Trying to do the right thing, but no! They're dead clones, and then the armor explodes, and then the powder explodes! Of course, should have seen that coming. Then I got cut to help, and I get possessed. Now my head hurts, and my hand hurts. Then get whipped into a wall. Like, who even does that? Ugh! And gods don't have beaks, I swear! Why was I on a wall? Damn it, then I ran out of plates. I can't even enjoy a little cathartic destruction. Cathartic. No, says the universe. You took an oath. You're better than that. You only get 9 cups. A++. Much enjoyment. Everyone can move their places down onto this lower platform.
Come here, you fucking angry jelly bean with horns.